All right, man, let's do this thing, okay? I've got some good news. There's a cool guy in the comments, actually, named Ari. I don't know how you say it. A-R-I, but got some good news the other day. He'd actually made a kind of a bet, kind of a commitment prior to the election in the United States. And he said that if Donald Trump lost, then he would have to fap himself to death. Fortunately, he's not going to have to do that. So everybody, just give Ari a big hand there. He's not going to have to fap himself to death today. Not this year, not this election cycle. We'll see about next time. But anyway, in the meantime, what do we got going on here? Well, two main things. This has been the theme lately. Stop watching porn. Stop watching porn! And quit jerking your gherkin. But I am aware, I've been made aware throughout the month, actually, throughout the entire, as long as I've known about this whole battle, as long as I've been aware of the porn wars, I've been aware of the phenomenon known as the relapse. And so here's how to basically deal with that. Well, for one thing, you don't give up. You do not ever give up. You never just throw in the towel and say, okay, I can't do this. No. Success is exactly as impossible as you think it is. If you think it's possible, it's possible. If you think it's impossible, well, guess what? You're not going to succeed, but it's because you think it's impossible. Does that make sense? So never convince yourself that you cannot succeed at this, because you can. The next thing. Okay, this should be kind of the time, not necessarily the timeline, but basically your battle plan every time you relapse. As soon as you do, get back up and keep running. Just get back up and keep going, because you can win this thing, and the sooner the better. Man, I can tell you 100%, the sooner the better. So don't waste any time on this. Don't wallow around and try to get as much satisfaction as you can out of each relapse. And what I mean is, a lot of times when I would relapse, I would be like, oh, well, I blew my streak, so I might as well just go ahead and, you know, watch as much porn as I can today or this week or whatever. No, that's the wrong way to go about it. You're just stepping further and further backwards. Like I said, this is not a monthly battle. This is not a day-by-day battle even. I've said it's a day-by-day battle, but what I really mean is this is a moment-by-moment battle. Every single waking moment, you have a choice of what to do. And the goal is to choose to do the right thing every single moment, not just see how many days you can rack up or something like that. So, as soon as you come to your senses and you realize what you have done, quit it. Get back on the horse and keep charging, keep running forward and winning this war, okay? The next thing that you need to do is think about what went wrong. Figure out how you can react better next time. Figure out what you need to work on, what you need to strengthen. Whether that's just as simple as working on your discipline, working on your resolve, whether it's because you need to, maybe it would be helpful to study and consider some of the reasons for quitting, or to, really ingrain that memory of how much you regretted it. Or there's any number of things. There's so much that goes into this fight. I could go on and on and on. But what you do need to do is you need to have your after action assessment, your post-battle carnage report, and figure out what you can do better next time. Figure out what you need to work on so the next time you can win. All right, so the next time you're tempted in that same way, next time you face that kind of strong temptation, you can win. See, this is going to be a thing where you've got to constantly adjust your strategy. You're not just going to reach a point where you're just free of it for no reason, just because something clicked, just because you flipped the switch and, oh, I'm not tempted anymore. No, you're always going to be tempted. You're always going to have to know how to fight it, and you're going to have to keep adjusting your strategy, adjusting your mindset, learning and growing as you do this. So always focus on learning and growth and how you can improve next time, anytime you fail, okay? And like I said before, but I can't hammer this home enough, never give up. Look, get the whole Shia LaBeouf motivational speech or whatever, put that on your, I don't know, set that as your alarm clock, or what's the Asian fisherman guy harvesting clams or something in negative 20-degree waters? I don't know, but you know, all that kind of stuff. That should be your attitude. Never give up on this thing. Keep at it and keep learning, okay? figure out what went wrong, and then fix it. All right. That was a huge point for me. That was the turning point between me me relapsing, you know, every month or so, and then finally quitting for good. I sat down, I reevaluated my strategy, figured out what I was doing, figured out why I was failing, and changed it up. And now it's been, what, 16 months since watching porn, which is awesome. I love that. I love that lifestyle. So let's do this thing, okay? So to recap, as soon as you realize what you've done, as soon as possible, get up and keep running. Don't wallow around. Don't try to get as much pleasure as you can out of that relapse. And then, you know, just keep running and then learn what you did wrong. Learn what went wrong, think about it, strategize a little bit, and fix it next time. Do better next time, all right? So that's about it for now. Try to keep the 6 minutes. I say short, but anyway, try to keep it fairly short and sweet here. But that's it for now. Y'all have a lovely day. God bless you guys. Take it easy, but not too easy. Stop watching porn! And that's about it. Subscribe to keep up with the stuff in the future. Check out the other videos I got up. All kinds of great stuff. Got over 100 videos now. That is too many. But I'm going to keep making them anyway. Oh well. Deal with it. But until next time, this is Bro Hashafat, reminding you that porn is for cucks. All right, let's do this thing. I'll talk to you later.